Hey movie buffs and music lovers, today we're diving into the top 10 songs that have made movie history, the ones you can't hear without instantly thinking of an epic film scene. Buckle up because this countdown is packed with unforgettable melodies, iconic moments, and some surprises. Let's go. Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Kicking us off is none other than Eye of the Tiger by Survivor. Featured in Rocky III, 1982, this song became the ultimate training anthem. Whether it's Rocky boxing or your local gym bro hitting the treadmill, this tune screams determination. No wonder it's a heavyweight champion of movie soundtracks. Staying Alive by Bee Gees, Saturday Night Fever, made Staying Alive a disco phenomenon in 1977. John Travolta's legendary strut to this tune? Iconic. But it didn't stop there. The Bee Gees' Staying Alive in Madagascar is featured during Marty the Zebra's Daydream, where he imagines himself walking downtown. Now let's rewind to 1998 with A Night at the Roxbury. The Butabi brothers strut down the street, full of confidence, dressed in their flashy suits and rocking synchronized steps to Staying Alive. The song's association with dance and nightlife makes it a fitting choice for both films. Every time it plays, you can't help but feel the groove. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen. Wayne, Garth and their friends are cruising in their car late at night when the song comes on. As the operatic section builds, they start headbanging in sync to the epic guitar riff. It's a hilarious and oddly relatable moment that cemented Wayne's world as a cultural phenomenon. This scene is credited with reviving the song's popularity in the early 90s, even sending it back to the top of the charts. Next, the 2018 biopic Bohemian Rhapsody, which tells the story of Queen and Freddie Mercury. Naturally, Bohemian Rhapsody plays a key role in the film. In Suicide Squad 2016, Bohemian Rhapsody was used in the movie's marketing rather than the film itself. The song played during the first trailer, perfectly syncing with the chaotic energy of the supervillains assembling. Whether you're headbanging or crying, this song hits every note. I Will Always Love You by Whitney Houston. The song have been muted due to copyright restriction. When Whitney Houston belted this out in The Bodyguard 1992, she didn't just sing, she made history. The iconic scene happens at an airport. Rachel is about to leave and Frank has to let her go, despite their undeniable connection. As their eyes meet for one last time, the first few tender notes of I Will Always Love You begin to play. Rachel suddenly turns back and runs toward Frank, and they share an emotional embrace. This ballad has become the gold standard for cinematic romance. Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. Smooth, sultry and iconic Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye has set the tone for countless romantic and often comedic moments. Let's start with the groovy, shagadelic spy himself, Austin Powers. In The Spy Who Shagged Me, Let's Get It On plays during one of Austin's signature cheeky seduction moments. In High Fidelity, Barry, played by Jack Black, belts out the song in an impromptu and surprisingly soulful performance. It's a turning point for his character, showcasing his hidden talent and leaving everyone, including the audience, stunned. What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong. What a Wonderful World has the power to turn any scene into an emotional masterpiece. In Good Morning Vietnam, the song plays over a montage of contrasting images. On one hand, you see beautiful everyday scenes of life in Vietnam. Kids playing, locals smiling, and lush landscapes. But as the montage progresses, it shifts to the harsh realities of war, bombings, destruction, and grief. In Finding Dory, Louis Armstrong's What a Wonderful World plays during the climactic scene, where the truck carrying the fish plunges into the ocean, freeing them. This moment combines humor and emotion, with the song's serene melody contrasting the chaotic action, highlighting the film's themes of freedom and reunion. From Robin Williams in Good Morning Vietnam to animated hits like Finding Dory, it's the perfect blend of beauty and bittersweet nostalgia. Sweet Home Alabama by Lynyrd Skynyrd. This track is not just a vibe, it's a legend. It's made its way into some of the biggest movies and pop culture moments over the years. In Forrest Gump, Lynyrd Skynyrd's Sweet Home Alabama plays during a memorable scene where Forrest and Jenny dance together in her college dorm room. This moment highlights their deep connection and shared history, with the song's southern roots resonating with Forrest's Alabama heritage. The song Sweet Home Alabama is featured in the Despicable Me 3 scene, where Gru and his brother Drew are attempting to steal the pyramid. It's a comedic and action-packed moment as they try to execute the heist, while the song plays in the background, giving it a fun, energetic vibe. In the high-octane action thriller, Con Air, Sweet Home Alabama is featured in a darkly ironic scene, where Garland Green, played by Steve Buscemi, comments on how unsettling it is to hear the song played while flying on a hijacked plane full of criminals. Don't Stop Believing by Journey. Don't Stop Believing by Journey is more than a song, it's a movement. In Rock of Ages, set in the 1980s, Don't Stop Believin' is featured in the explosive finale during a high-energy concert. The characters, including Drew, Sherry, and Stacey Jacks, sing the song to a wild crowd. Its message of perseverance and hope ties into the film's themes of pursuing dreams no matter the challenges. The scene encapsulates unity and pure rock and roll joy, leaving the audience energized. Now let's take a very different turn to the dark, emotional world of Monster, starring Charlize Theron as Aileen Wuornos. In this film, Don't Stop Believin' plays during a pivotal scene in the closing moments. Aileen, who has been through so much, reflects on her tumultuous life. The song plays in the background as she prepares for her final moments. It's not a triumphant scene, but rather one that emphasizes the stark contrast between the song's hopeful message and Aileen's tragic fate. This unexpected placement of the song gives the scene a haunting, bittersweet quality, an irony that makes it all the more impactful. Whether it's closing out Rock of Ages or adding heart to Monster, it's the anthem of hope that makes us believe in the impossible. Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Judy Garland. In the film The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy sings this heart-wrenching ballad while sitting on her porch, longing for a life beyond the Kansas plains. The song captures her desire for something more somewhere beyond her ordinary world. As she gazes at the sky, it's a moment of pure dream and hope, setting the stage for her incredible journey to Oz. This scene became one of the most iconic in cinematic history, with the song embodying the theme of wishing for a better life. Its timeless message of dreams and hope transcends generations, even in modern films like 50 First Dates. In 50 First Dates, Somewhere Over the Rainbow by Israel Izzy Kamakawiwa Ole is featured during the boat scene, where Henry and Lucy get married. This rendition of the song adds a heartfelt touch to the scene, highlighting the couple's deep connection and the film's Hawaiian setting. Pure magic. Born to be Wild by Steppenwolf. And taking the top spot is Born to be Wild, first immortalized in Easy Rider, 1969. This rock anthem screams freedom and rebellion. In Easy Rider, Born to be Wild plays during one of the most iconic scenes in cinematic history, the opening motorcycle ride. As the camera pans over, Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper cruising down the open road, the song's electric riff kicks in, amplifying the feeling of freedom and rebellion. In Armed and Dangerous, Born to be Wild blasts during one of the film's most thrilling sequences, a high-speed police chase. As John Candy and Eugene Levy's characters, both unlikely heroes, find themselves in a chaotic pursuit, the song's upbeat, high-energy riff kicks in, amplifying the sense of wild, carefree action. So there you have it, 10 songs that didn't just dominate the charts, but also defined some of the greatest moments in cinema history. Which one is your favorite? Did we miss any iconic songs? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that like button, share this with your fellow movie lovers, and subscribe for more epic content. Until next time, keep the music alive and the movies rolling.